Greetings of the moment, everybody. Mr Karthikeyan welcomes you to this video session. In this video session, I would like to explain about the information of the gymnosperms. Gymnosperms comes under kingdom Plantae, plant kingdom. Plantae is also known as metaphyta, phyta plants. Kingdom Animalia is also known as metazoa, zoans, animals. In plant kingdom, algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms, these all are included. But now let's go through gymnosperms and their general characteristic features and what are the classes. Finally, these gymnosperms are divided. Yeah. We shall start with naked and specific character. Gymnosperms, they have naked ovules. So these naked ovules are found before fertilization and also after fertilization, because gymno means naked. Naked seeds. Remember, that is a main characteristic feature. Then pteridophytes are the first vascular land plants. They are also called as tracheophytes. Gymnosperms also, they are having embryogenesis and also they are having xylem and phloem in their stem, and also they can bloom, in the sense flowering plants. Flowers can be bloomed. Gymnosperms are embryophytic plants, tracheophytic plants and phanerogams. But pteridophytes, they are tracheophytic, because hence these gymnosperms are also called spermatophytes. Remember, gymnosperms are the primitive spermatophytes or embryophytes, tracheophytes and phanerogams. These gymnosperms, they are having trees and shrubs. And the tallest tree in the world, sequoia, red sandal tree. Sequoia is the tallest tree in the world, gymnosperm cadre. Because these are also known as archegoniates. Gymnosperms are also called archegoniates. True archegoniates, first archegoniates on the land. So they have tall trees and also shrubs. The tallest tree is sequoia, red sandal. Then zinco, one more gymnosperm. The name is zinco. That is a living fossil. In zoology also we have living fossil. Same like in boskin, zinco comes under living fossil. In the sense, already this plant is, a type of plant is extincted. That extincted plant characteristic features are found in zinco, because zinco is known as living fossil. Coming to next one. Generally, in dicot plants, especially angiosperms, root nodules can be seen. Rhizobium and legume plant root association. They form the nodules, root nodules. So these association together called symbiosis. Same like in gymnosperms also, especially these pinus. Pinus plant, it has fungal association. Fungus helps to the plant roots in the absorption of water and minerals from the soil, and the mechanical support also. This type of association is known as mycorrhizae. Fungal association with the pinus plant is called mycorrhizae. Same like one more plant, cycas. Cycas has cyanobacteria. So this cyanobacteria associated with the roots of cycas plant, because such type of roots are called coralloid roots. Once again I repeat, coralloid roots. Coralloid roots found in cycas, mycorrhiza association found in pinus. So both are symbiotic in a relationship. Here, cycas plant, that entire plant or tree is unbranched. Cycas gymnosperm plant is unbranched, but pinus and cedrus plants are branched. Then coming to pinus. In pinus plant, gymnosperm, microsporophyll and megasporophyll both are found, because pinus plant comes under monoecious category. Remaining all plants in gymnosperm, they comes under dioecious category, but pinus, it consists micro and megasporophylls both in the same plant, because it is called monoecious. But in zoology, monoecious nothing but unisexual, dioecious nothing but bisexual. But in Bowskin, the terms differ slightly. Don't be confused. Yeah. Here, growth of or presence of strobili or cone can be seen, same like pteridophytes. And mostly gymnosperms comes under heterosporous category. Most of the gymnosperms comes under heterosporous, not homosporous. Homosporous means same kind of spores. Heterosporous means different kinds of spores. These heterospores are leading evolution. Already led, they were led. Evolution purpose, these heterosporous plants, they were helped. Their involvement is unique. Then male and female strobili. These male and female strobili, according to evolution, they were formed pollen grains. So first time pollen grains are formed in gymnosperms, as usual ovules. Ovules also can be seen in gymnosperms. Pollen grains and ovules first time formed in these plants. Generally, endosperm is 2n or 3n in condition, but in gymnosperms, endosperm is n condition, nothing but haploid condition. Remember. Till now we have discussed the development type, fertilization type is zooidogamous. But coming to gymnosperms, special type of fertilization mechanism can be seen, that is known as siphonogamous. In gymnosperms, siphonogamous fertilization mechanism can be seen, developmental stages. But in cycas, both types of development stages can be seen, siphonogamous type and zooidogamous type, where in cycas plant. And in cycas plant, one more characteristic feature is present. That characteristic feature is found in fern plants. Ferns. In fern plant, that characteristic feature is found, that is multiciliated antherozoids. So multiciliated antherozoids found in cycas, and the same multiciliated condition is found in fern plants. Most unique thing. Then coming to leaf, here generally conifers, in gymnosperms, conifers they have needle-like leaves, sharp and needle-like leaves. That is one of the special characteristic feature. Coming to the arrangement of the vascular bundle, xylem and phloem, together called stele. Here, xylem and phloem arrangement is known as U-stele. U-stele nothing but true stele, developed stele. In the stele, xylem and phloem arrangement is conjoint collateral open type. Conjoint collateral open type. Open nothing but xylem and phloem between what it is called. The special tissue is formed. That special tissue is cambium. Cambium is present between xylem and phloem because that is open type. Collateral conjoint open type. Coming to the xylem and phloem components, in xylem generally xylem vessels, xylem tracheids, xylem parenchyma, etc. These all are found. But here generally gymnosperms, xylem do not contains xylem vessels. In the xylem vessels absent. Only in one plant that is present, that is neetum. In a neetum, even it is gymnosperm, xylem possesses or contains xylem vessels. Remaining all plants, xylem vessels are absent. And same in phloem, companion cells are absent. Phloem parenchyma, phloem fibers, sieve tubes, sieve cells, companion cells. So except the companion cells, in phloem remaining all components are found, but companion cells are absent in the phloem of gymnosperms. Coming to the pollination, anemophilous type. Cross pollination, anemophilous in the sense wind. Wind is helpful in the pollination process. Without wind, there is no pollination. So pollination done through wind is known as anemophilous. Then such type of characteristic features contained in gymnosperms finally divided into three major classes. One is the Psychodopsida, 2 Coniferopsida, 3 Nitapsida. Psychodopsida, example Cycas. Coniferopsida, example Pinus. Nitapsida, example Neetum. So these three classes are included under gymnosperms, naked seeds bearing plants on the earth. First spermatophytes, first archegoniates and embryophytic plants, tracheophytic plants, etc. I hope everybody understood this topic. Any queries or doubts are welcome in the comment box. Thank you from Mr. Karthikeyan, mentor cum educator in NEET Biological Sciences.